Okay, so we're a little slap happy in the studio today. You know when you have those days where you just feel delusional and a little off and you're laughing at the craziest stuff? So we're just doing sound effects and stuff like that and just laughing. And I just did a break on the air where I basically was laughing through the whole thing. Probably not great radio, but I guess at least you know I'm having fun, right? So thankful you are here today. Again, we're doing these every Tuesday morning right around 10:30, and you can subscribe so you'll get a little notification letting you know when we're doing a live video so you don't have to worry about it and stress your brain out with one more thing. And also feel free to share it with those you know that love the river too, so we can get more people to be a part of this. So I hope you're having a good day so far. The weather is meh today, but it is what it is. Of course, Mother's Day is on the brain because that's coming up this weekend. It still blows my mind that I get to be a mommy. And I actually was a mommy several years ago when we had a foster son. And we still get to keep in touch with him now. I just saw him not too long ago, and he's doing so well. Just such a bright kid with everything he's gone through. I feel like God has truly protected him and watched out for him every step of the way with his journey. I just love and adore him, and he was the first one to teach me that my heart can love more than I ever imagined, because God has created us and wired us that way. And now I have my own biological son, so I get to be a mommy again. So it's pretty awesome that God has given me this opportunity for a second round, and I still feel like I'm not worthy, and I mess up all the time, but it's all good. You show up, and you just do your best every day. All right, I have to do a break real quick, so sit tight. Sorry about the throat clearing. This allergy thing won't go away. If you have any tips for that, let me know. I'm trying to think of what somebody passed along that really works. Let me get back to you. 1049 The River. I'm Mary, in the midst of confusion and hurt, a song for your heart today. The newest from Mercy Me. It's called Even If. What was it that somebody told me to try for my throat and they said it works? It was the strangest thing I've ever heard. See, mommy brain. This is what happens. You become a mom and it sucks your brain out and you can't remember anything. Or you know how it is when you're holding something and you're looking for it, like your cell phone, and you're like, where did it go? You're using the flashlight on your phone. Where did my phone go? Oh, it's in my hand. I'm sure you've had that happen before. I do it all the time. So happy Mother's Day to all you mommies out there. And you can have an insanely unique situation. You do not have to give birth to be considered a mom. So if you have cared for a child, I'm talking to you. Thank you so much for your heart and your just compassion and generosity to give to someone else. That's what being a mom is all about. You're selfless. You put yourself on the back burner. You're just caring for that little person who doesn't always say thank you, who doesn't always appreciate everything you do, but just know that you're doing an awesome job and you're rising to the occasion. So that's pretty cool. So just want to check in over here. If there's anything on your heart today, if you need prayer, I want to make sure that we're sharing prayer requests too. So feel free to post that. Just going to check in. Hi. Good morning. Bernadette, your first Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you. Oh, big hugs. Do you know what gift is being given to you? I would love to hear what it is. I have no clue. My husband has not told me. I'm an awful person because either A, he has nothing planned, he has no gift, or B, it's a secret. We're going to go with B. Okay? So I feel better about myself. We're going to go with B. And I've been thinking about what to do with my mom. I'm really more of an experienced person as I've gotten a little bit older. I love giving gifts. I love receiving them for the most part. But I like to spend time with somebody to do something together. A few hours, even just getting coffee or getting our nails done. So I've already been asking Mom, what do you want to do? And we're trying to think of something pretty relaxing because we're both tired all the time. but something just enjoyable that we can do together. So if you have any ideas, maybe something you and your mom are doing this year, please let me know. And I tend to be thrifty, so if it's a little on the not expensive end of things, I enjoy hearing about that. Just gonna throw that out there. Oh, something I want to show you real quick. Ah! My little guy, Liam, who is now 2.5, I brought some pictures today to share with you. So, you know when babies first enter the world, they look a little strange sometimes. Like, let's just be honest. They're precious and adorable and God's little gift to you, but they're just, it's just interesting. So my son, this is the first picture we took of him, and we thought he looked like a turtle. So we call him Leonardo. You know, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there's Leonardo, and his name's Liam, so we just combined him. You get it, Leonardo. So here's his first little picture. Is that a good angle? Do I need to move it up?
I can't see it.
So there it is. That's little Leonardo. He looks like a turtle. Okay, so that was his first picture. And then, about a week after he was born, we did the baby photos at home. And of course, he's an Ohio State Buckeye. Are you kidding me? Look at this guy. He's ready to play quarterback. He's sleeping on the job, but when he gets up, he's ready to play quarterback. Aww. I can't believe how little he was. He was born in November. So, obviously it's cold outside, but we like to go on walks to just get some fresh air. So here's him in his little bear outfit, or Chewbacca, whatever you want to call him. Look at his cheeks. Like, I just want to bite him. It's so funny. I said that to one of my coworkers here the other day, a young guy in his early 20s, and he's engaged, getting married soon, doesn't have any kids yet. And I said to him as I was looking at a picture of my son, I said, I just want to bite his cheeks. And he just looked at me kind of afraid and said, I don't understand that phrase. And I said, you've never seen a baby that you just wanted to like squeeze and bite their cheeks. You want to smell their head. You just like could not get enough of them. I know this is coming across a little aggressive, but it's just, there's so much joy and love in your heart, you can't handle it. And he said, no, I don't get that at all. And I said, you just wait. I said, you just wait. If you choose to have kids, if God blesses you with kids, you'll understand. You just cannot get enough of them. All right. And you know the actor Robert De Niro. So he has that unique little face that he makes. And my son decided to give a shot at mimicking him. So here it is. This is his impression of Robert De Niro. I don't know if he had gas that time. I don't know what was happening, but this was the face that he made. And I think it looks like Robert De Niro. Would you agree? Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe he'll be an actor. In his little shirt, his little onesie says handsome. And I did not buy that for him. Even though I believe that I did not buy that for him. I wasn't one of those moms. Oh, my little guy. Really? Leonardo? Come on. Oh, I can't handle it. I still, I've said to my mom, my son's 2.5. Oh, goodness. He'll be 2.5 on this Friday. And I'm still in awe of just the journey of being a mom. It is insane. Obviously, what your body goes through, the sleepless nights, your brain, and you function on so little sleep that you could have never imagined you could do. But it just happens. Your body is a machine, and God just pushes you through, and you make it. It's insane. And it's incredible, too, how much you doubt yourself, and even with the whole delivery process, or even if you adopt or foster, it's a lot, just that transition of life change. And I'm such a control freak that I remember panicking a little bit because what does the future hold? What is each day going to look like? Because I'm so planned and everything in place, and that's how I feel better about life. But I've learned that when things are up in the air and kind of crazy, it's all good. And you have this little person who calls you mommy, and that is just mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. I'm still so thankful for that. We're going to talk on the air here in just a minute about unique Mother's Day gifts. And I have one from my childhood that we used to do for my mom, so I'm going to share about that here in a minute. But please feel free to share what you're doing this Mother's Day, what your husband or your kids are planning for you, or what you're doing with mom, or maybe mom's passed on, and maybe this is your first Mother's Day without her. My heart goes out to you, and I'm praying for you. I can't even wrap my head around that and how much I would miss my mom. So I just want to be sensitive to that too. If you want to share about mom and maybe a special memory that you had together, this is a place to do that. And we want to honor and celebrate your mom today. So feel free to share about her too. All right, here we go. Excuse me. I'm still trying to think of what that stuff was the one gal told me to eat or drink. Hashtag mommy brain. This is what happens. This is what happens. It's frustrating, but it's all worth it, right? Yeah, okay. The River. Hey there, my name is Mary. It is just days away, Mother's Day, and maybe you are celebrating with mom, and you've had many Mother's Day with her, and you're trying to figure out what is the best thing to get her, or maybe you're having Mother's Day for you for the first time, and there's just a lot of emotion, and I've been chatting about during a Facebook Live video. You can log on the River's Facebook page right now to check it out. Just what Mother's Day looks like for everybody. Maybe mom is no longer with you, and this is your first time without her. And that's hard. I can't even wrap my head around not having my mom to call or text or hang out with, so my heart goes out to you. And this is a chance for you to share special memories with her, or maybe that one gift that you got for her that still is just one of those memories that you hold on to forever. One of my favorite memories of Mother's Day celebrating my mom was when my brother and I were younger, and I was probably in 5th grade maybe, and he was in middle school. For whatever reason, I don't know why, yarn was involved. We would take a ball of yarn, and we would cut it up into about, 3 foot long strings, and then we would tape them to the ceiling, which I'm sure most parents would not appreciate that because you're pulling off the paint. But we would do this in the middle of the night. Cut the yarn, we would tape it all over, just all spread out, these little strings hanging down, and then of course we would make a sign that said whatever we were celebrating. And no, we weren't spending a lot of money, we weren't spending too much time, it was in the middle of the night, but it was just a way that we wanted to show mom that we loved and appreciated her. And I know that meant a lot to her when she got up in the morning. It was being whacked in the face with these little strings hanging down from the ceiling, and then we would leave it up for days after the actual celebration day, just for a little extra, some extra festivities around the house. So maybe some unique way that you have celebrated Mother's Day in the past, or something different you're doing this year. Would love to hear from you at 614-479-1049, 614-479-1049. All right. So there it is. That was something, I don't know, I guess it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know where we got the yarn idea, but we did it every year for not only Mother's Day, but Father's Day and birthdays. And it was just a silly little thing that we did, but it made us enjoy celebrating that holiday. So, I don't know. All right, y'all, what's going on? I do my little check-in. And the best gifts are the ones that you can make. Like, even for my mom with my son, I've made her a little, like, Mimi's. My mom goes by Mimi. So we make her, like, a Mimi's Day gift. Does that make sense? So it's a Mother's Day gift for my mom from my son. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Oh, man! I forgot to take the phones off Do Not Disturb. Another example of mommy brain. Hi. Yeah, happens all the time. So hopefully whoever was calling will call back. All right, let's see what's going on. Danielle, I don't want to think about my son being 4. Stop. Makes me want to cry. Aaron. Okay, that's things I was talking about earlier with kids, that you just love them so much, you just feel like aggressive and like you want to squeeze their cheeks and bite them and smell them, and it's just this weird, like, I don't know, this animal side that comes out of you. It's crazy. Aaron said, I love you so much, I want to throw you in front of a bus. Okay. Yeah, not sure you'd want, I don't know if you'd want to say that to somebody, but yeah. It's just weird when you get that, like, excitement, stuff just takes over your brain and you say just crazy things. And I want to hear from you, too, the things you love about being a mom. Just those little things that maybe just make it all worth it. Oh, we have a call coming in. So let's get to that. Loves me. Hi, the river. What's your name?
Hi, my name's Nancy.
Nancy, do you have something to share about Mother's Day?
You're so cute. Oh my gosh, I have nothing to share about Mother's Day other than I love it. I was calling about something else. I'm sorry. Maybe I called the wrong line.
No, it's okay. You're fine. You can share whatever you'd like.
Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, I love you, and I can't even believe I'm talking to you on the phone.
You're so
oh my gosh, you're
sweet.
so adorable. No, I was calling because you had a weight loss thing, and it was advertised on 1049, and that's why I was really calling, because I want to be a perfect mother.
Oh.
So, yeah, should I be calling another line?
No, you're okay. If you hang on just a second, I will get that information for you, okay?
Okay, listen, I love your show. You are amazing. I drive
thank you.
all the time, and I've got you on.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad we get to spend the day together.
Well, I love it, and I love the string story. I laughed out loud, and I thought, what a sweet memory. That's just precious.
I will tell
you. You are a gift. Thank you.
I can't take the credit because my brother is the creative brains in the family, so I'm pretty sure he came up with the yarn idea. But I was there to help cut and tape.
That counts. That counts.
That's
but I thought, what a treasure. You know, it doesn't take a whole lot to make that kind of difference. It just takes a little energy, a little time, and a little love, and that's just beautiful. So I loved that story.
Oh, well, thank you for calling to share that. All right, hang on just a second. I'll get that information for you, okay?
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you. All right, so this is what happens sometimes. People call to talk about the topic. They might call about a commercial we've run. So you're really getting behind the scenes of what goes on at 1049 The River. All right, I'll be quick here. Yeah, it's actually something that Laura from the morning show talks about, Nutrimos CMH. She has had such great results with that. I think she's lost 35 pounds and says she feels good. And obviously, that's the most important part. It's not about the weight loss. It's about how you feel. But from what I've heard from her, she feels great and has lost the weight. All right.
By calling Nutrimos at 614-522-2078 or on their website at NutrimosCMH.com.
NutrimosCMH.com.
Find out more by calling Nutrimos at 614-522-2078 or on their website at NutrimosCMH.com.
And there you have it. So, you're basically getting training how to be a DJ. Like, this is what happens. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, it is Nutrimost CMH.
Okay.
And the phone number is 614
Okay.
522
Okay.
2078.
Okay.
And the website is NutrimostCMH.com.
NutrimosCMH.com. Got it. Okay, thank you. I didn't need to interrupt your time to do this, but thank you.
This is my job. It's all good. And I got to chat with you today, and that made my day. So it's all good. Don't apologize.
Okay, well, I won't, and love it, love it. And I thought after we hung up, I thought, I have a million wonderful memories of Mother's Day. So I just can't think of any to share. But, yeah, mothers are the best. So, and I'm glad you are one. How awesome is that?
Thank you. You just made my day. I appreciate you.
Oh, you're sweet. Well, God bless you all.
You too. Take care.
Thank you. You too.
All right, bye.
Bye.
How sweet was she? Goodness. Aw. that's what, not only on Facebook Live, but also on the air, it's just living life together, and it can be anything and everything under the sun. So that's why we're so glad to have a station like this in the community, not because of me or anybody else that works here, but because how God is working through this ministry. It's incredible. So every area, anything on the spectrum of life, we want to be doing that with you, and that's why we do these videos. That's why we're sharing about our own lives on the air, because we want to hear about your lives. I remember when I first got into radio here at the station, and I said, I feel like I'm talking about myself too much. But that's what life is, sharing experiences. So anything for Mother's Day, I want to hear from you, or anything else in life. All right, have to go on the air real quick again. Then we're going to talk about this song real fast that's coming up. Here we go. .1049 The River. I'm Mary. A reminder from Mandisa that God is still working on you. It's called Unfinished. Has anybody heard that song yet? Mandisa, Unfinished. It's incredible. I was even talking with someone here at work today earlier about that song, and how oftentimes we feel like we're keeping track of all the poor decisions we've made and the mistakes, and there's no way that God's going to keep using me or bless me with that job promotion or whatever it may be, because that's the way we feel like society works. If you mess up, you're not getting anything good. But thankfully, because of who God is, He wipes the slate clean. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to mess up because you're human. You're broken and you're flawed. And it's just comforting to know, like the song says here, that you're still a work in progress. In this line right here that says, He started something good and I'm going to believe it. I know you may not believe it about yourself because maybe you were told awful things about yourself when you were younger. Maybe you don't have any healthy relationships right now. And you believe the stuff that your boss has said about you or other people have said about you, and you've kind of given up on you. But thankfully, He hasn't. And I pray that you get a little glimpse of Him today or in the near future, of ways that He's just showing up in your life and through you. And we have to make sure, too, that we're not just focused on those mountaintop moments. We have to still look for God in the little moments, too, even in the valleys, because life's not always going to be on that high of big things happening. Because in His brain, something that may be big to Him, we think is minor and small. But in every little intricate detail in life, He's working and He is there. So I'll get off my soapbox now. I just want to share that with you because that's really been on my heart lately. Because sometimes I'm so obsessed with those big aha moments in life that I forget about the little ones that, hello, God's still there. So I hope you love this song, though. It's just, I think, a little heart song that you need to hear sometimes when you look in the mirror and just, I am worthy, I am loved, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. You just need to sit there and say that to yourself sometimes. And I think over time you just know that about yourself, and then you're not as insecure and questioning and doubting and stuff like that. So just a little encouragement for you today. Thank you again for being here. I want to wish all of you a happy Mother's Day. And again, you don't have to give birth to be a mom. I was a foster mom for a year, and I still consider myself his Nana. He called me Nana. And I had somebody say to me, "You're the youngest Nana I've ever met." And I said, I'm okay with that. And it was just something that he came up with, and we're still a part of his life, and I still get to talk to him, I still get to see him, and now I have my own biological son. And I'll tell you, one of the best days of my life was when those two met. It was about a year ago, and you know kids, they're like, whatever, they don't know who this person really is, and I have a picture of them, though, framed, that I just look at, and just the way God works, really, just the plan that He has that I never thought of, I could have never come up with, and just how He just weaves beauty into your life. in ways that you never expected, you were never prepared for. So just a big happy Mother's Day to you. I don't care if you're an aunt, grandma, a niece, whatever it is, if you are loving on a little one in your life, or a middle schooler or a high schooler, kudos to you, because you pouring into that child's life is what makes them come alive and makes them feel confident in themselves. So you're playing an important role in that kid's life. So thank you for doing that. Again, every Tuesday we're doing these right around 10:30 a.m. So you can sign up. I know I didn't do the facial mask again this week where I was ripping my skin off and crying, but we wanted to do a little bit about the more serious side of life and just being a mom. So we're just doing all kinds of different topics all the time, and you're welcome to share something that you would like me to talk about, whatever it may be, and I'll do my best to tackle it. So every Tuesday morning at 10:30, sign up. You'll get a little notification letting you know when they're happening. Share it with others, and I'm so, so, so honored and thankful that I get to spend a little bit of time with you. So have an awesome Tuesday. Take care, and I'll see you next week.